Aren't they a great looking couple? I'm so glad that you two finally tied the knot. You have no idea how happy I am for you. You guys are a perfect example of fighting for what you want and what makes you happy, and persevering until you can get that. There's three things about your guys' journey that just impressed me so much. Your first meeting, how you fought through those rough spots, and finally finding each other in the end. It's my own fault. I'm the one who introduced you two, so if I didn't want to speak at this thing, I probably shouldn't have done that. When you two met, it was shaky at first. I'll admit I wasn't sure if it was actually going to happen. But once you got things going, they went going. She would be texting him and calling him all hours of the night. Sometimes I'd go out to go to school, and she'd be locked in her car talking to him, like it was some big secret that that's what she was doing. It was really cute, though. I thought it was cute, at least. They definitely had that spark, and you could see it as time went on that they had it more and more. At first I regretted it because I was losing my best friend. I mean, I introduced them and now she's gone with this boy all the time. But once I saw how happy they were, I didn't regret it anymore. But just like in everything, the honeymoon period can never last as long as you want it to. They started to have their rough patches, whether that was feeling left out because everyone was hanging out and he didn't invite her or she didn't invite him, or the jealousy when that would happen, the old flames that kept popping up out of nowhere, the distance, that was a hard one. It's always hard to be with the one you love when they live an hour or two away from you, depending on what they were doing that weekend, whether they were at home or at school. And always the big question was who's putting in the most effort. She felt like she was always texting, but he felt like he was always calling. Once they hit that spot, I wasn't really sure what would happen. And I got a little bit nervous, I'll admit it. And I was just about as sad as they were when they decided it was time to take a break. When they took this break, they saw other people, they focused on themselves, they found themselves. Because they started out so quickly. I mean, you were her first boyfriend, and she didn't really have time before then to find out who she was, because it was just you. You were always who she was. But just like in every love story, and hopefully everyone's love story, you both realized that what you wanted had been right in front of you the whole time. And so, like the perfect little people you are, you said your apologies to whoever you were seeing at the time, and you literally ran back to each other. I remember we were at the party, and you guys just took off running into each other's arms like you had been apart for months, which you had been. But it was so perfect that you would end up like that because that was just who you guys were, and I always knew it would work out. And this just goes to show that love can overcome anything. I know it's one of those cheesy romantic wedding lines, but it's true, and you guys are living proof of that, that it really can overcome anything. And obvious to everyone here and everyone who came out to congratulate and celebrate with you guys tonight, you ended up making the right choice in the end. They might have taken a break and a different boyfriend and a different girlfriend, but in the end you really proved that love conquers all, and when you want something, you just have to go back and get it.